Okay, so the reason we use exponents is because we want to make the multiplication. Instead of writing 5 times 5 a lot of times, it's a shortcut way and it's faster and easier. Okay, so we need to know how to read these powers. So 5 and a 1, you wouldn't read it, it's 5 1. You would say it's 5 to the first power. We have a 5 and a 2 here. We could say 5 to the second power or 5 squared. So make sure you know how to read these powers, these exponents. Okay, this you would read it 5 to the third power or 3 cubed. For this one, you would read it 5 to the fourth power. Okay, so fill that in your workbook. Okay, now we're going to fill in the rest of the chart. So 5 to the third power means that the little tiny number tells the 5 you need to multiply 5 3 times. So that would go there. And then the last one, 5 to the fourth, would be 5 times 5 times 5 times 5. Okay, so try not to get confused and think that 5 to the fourth power means 4 times 4 times 4. Okay, because a lot of people get confused and think the other way. Okay, just remember that the big number is the one that you're going to multiply a lot of times. Okay, so then after you write it out, this is going to help you solve it. So what is 5 to the second power? Well, 5 to the second power is 25 because that means 5 times 5. And also don't forget that 5 to the first power, anything to the first power equals itself. So if we have 100 to the first power, it equals 100. So it always equals itself. And also it does not have 5 to the 0 power, but also remember that anything to the 0 power equals 1. So if I have 100 to the 0 power, it's going to equal 1. So remember those as well because the chart forgot to include those. So 5 to the third power means 5 times 5 times 5, which is 125. And then 5 to the fourth power means 5 times 5 times 5 times 5. Okay, in order to solve these, this is what you have to do. You have to write it out and you have to break it down because a lot of people get confused and they start adding. You're going to multiply the whole time. So 5 times 5, you break it down, that's 25. And then over here, 5 times 5 is also 25. And then people think, oh, the answer is 50. No, it's not 50 because you got to multiply 25 by 25 again. Okay, then that would be 625. So if you show the work and you break it down, you can solve any of these exponent problems.